One. And we're back.
We're back again.
This
With
episode,
Magic.
World of Wendy.
Wow.
Wow.
This episode of Wow brought to you by Wendy.
Spelled correctly.
Well, what is correctly?
Oh,
Not with a Y.
Not with a Y. So everybody at home, Wendy spells her name with an I. W-E-N-D.
N. I.
the only way.
The only way.
Wendy Oliver with us in studio. She does not like being in front of the camera, but you see her and hear her all over the community doing amazing things for us. We are blessed and fortunate to have her here today. She's staring at me. I can feel it. My face right
So nervous. She's beyond nervous today.
This is cool.
This is
Well,
fun.
it was either a shot of whiskey
Oh,
or a shot of tequila.
Which was it? Did you
I
go
don't
with either?
day drink, so neither one.
Oh, geez.
or a shot of TRIWORKS on studio.
We ended
Air.
up settling for a fan. As you can see off camera.
All right. How did you and your family discover Carteret County
Actually, Bucky, his first lifetime, he used to come down here
in his first life?
in his first lifetime. And his used to sail out of Beaufort. I didn't show up until 87 to North Carolina.
You're from off.
I am definitely from off.
I'm from off. Josh is probably the only.
I think I'm local.
Are you the only Carteretian in here?
Yeah, I think I'm a Carterican. I was born here, so that makes me a Carterican.
Are you down East Carterican?
Well, my dad is. But I was born in the old Carteret General there at the time.
So
It's
you're
called
original.
Carteret General. Yeah, I'm OG.
If you ask the down Easters, you're not.
That's true. Drawing.
Drawing. Josh, where'd you get your shirt from?
Closet.
Drimeshirts.com.
Yeah.
So you discovered Carteret County in the second iteration, and home originally? Question mark.
Home originally was in Durham, Raleigh-Durham Chapel Hill area.
nice.
That's where I met Bucky at the airport, the Raleigh-Durham airport.
You met him in the airport.
At the airport.
At the
I was
airport.
fueling airplanes.
Wait.
Wait, this is a breaking
is not
story.
on the script.
This is so just everybody knows we have a list of things to talk about. This is definitely not on there.
You were
If Wendy's
fueling?
okay, we're going this route.
Fueling airplanes? Please do tell.
I used to fuel airplanes.
That is so
For
baller.
which carrier, which plane?
Well, I used to fuel for Aero Services at the time,
Yeah.
and it was all corporate jets. And then I graduated, thought I hit the big time.
Oh, fueling jets.
Back then it was $3.35 an hour for minimum wage.
$3.35 an hour.
I was up to $6.85.
$6.85. You're
$6.85.
killing
I
it.
was killing it.
You were killing it.
Fueling
Fueling
jets.
airlines.
So you are
So we had Eastern, we had US Air, we had TDA,
Piedmont?
TWA, Piedmont, Delta, Continental,
It's a lot of gas.
Pen went flying. Sorry.
US Scare.
U.S. Scare. Oh, man. You know what we're doing right now? We're doing a Facebook no.
Yeah, that's true. Who cares?
That's
We have
we're
Wendy
okay.
spelled with an I.
We try not to talk brands because Facebook will bump us out. But we have Wendy. We have WOW. WW. World of Wendy.
That was a long time ago. That was 35 years ago.
That was like a half minute ago.
What was?
At
Do you remember
least.
what the fuel cost then per
I
gallon?
don't
You
remember
know how
what
they
it was
did
a
it?
gallon. Bucky remembers when it was 19 cents a gallon.
Jeez,
Nice.
man, you could fly anywhere. Those were the days.
So one of the things you're involved with in our community now, you're involved in many places, many things. And one of the reasons that we wanted to chat with you today is because we discovered in a great way the Beaufort Game Fair, Fair spelled F-A-I-R-E.
The correct way. The correct way.
Correct and only way, just like Wendy. BeaufortGameFair.com, the premier outdoor sporting event of the state.
We're downsizing this year, obviously,
Because we're in a special time.
we're in a special time. So we had our first event last year in 2020, and then COVID hit, and then we all just kind of chilled out.
What is Beaufort Game Fair for those who don't know what the event is?
Well, we did a lot of things last year. So we did a 5-stand shoot. We did a fashion show, book signing. We had multiple dinners. We had vendors. We had Ralph Jensen and Jerry Talton there carving.
Carver's amazing.
And we had the dogs on the lawn.
Retrievers? Educate the non.
Wild Rose Kennels and
Wild Rose
Raglan-
Kennels.
And then Raglan Kennels was here last year. They have the field-bred cockers. And we had the UK labs.
So it's kind of we'll throw another brand. It's kind of like Garden and Gun, Field and Stream, but it's really the amalgamation of all that together in an event that does the fashion aspect of it, the clay shoot aspect of it, the retrievers, some classes, some education pieces, some great food, some great beverage,
All in Eastern North Carolina.
all in Eastern North Carolina
Beaufort.
at a pretty cool location.
Yeah. Yeah, where's that at?
Beaufort Hotel.
Beaufort Hotel.
34 degrees north.
Who would
I
have
mean,
thought? That's a nice place.
the view alone is worth
That
coming.
place is
Where the
amazing.
old fish plant used to be.
Oh, that's
The
true. The
Shad
old
Factory.
Menhaden.
Is it
Menhaden?
Shad?
Menhaden?
Shad
It's
or
a Shad
Menhaden?
Factory.
Shad Factory or Menhaden? They're both small, stinky fish.
Well, it's either Pogie, it's Menhaden, or it's Shad. Heard all three.
Where is the old wheel?
It's still there.
It's on the front lawn. We
yeah,
saved
they
it.
moved it. I'm glad they saved it. That's cool.
You don't want to hear that story.
This is none of this is part of
Here
the
was
list.
a debacle. It's there.
So the dates of that are March 5th and 6th of this year.
Yep.
What's
Couple
still
weeks from now.
What's still available if we went to Beaufort Game Fair, FARE.com? What's
All
available?
right. So there's the bourbon dinner.
Bourbon dinner.
So that is Maker's Mark coming with a flight of
Stop.
flight
I want
of
to keep going, but don't stop.
Yeah, not really.
Not really stop.
flight of bourbon.
Maker's
and
Mark.
then it's paired with food.
Fine.
Of
Yes.
course.
4 courses,
Okay.
And it's braised.
braised,
Oh man.
braised ribs.
That's the
You can't go wrong with that.
no. Not in bourbon.
So we have that going on, and then are there any more spaces for the shoot?
There are spaces for the shoot.
Okay.
So what we did, we decided on Friday we'd open it up to the general public
Awesome.
for just shoot, and then people that are doing competition can practice.
Ooh,
Competition shooter coming? Yes or no?
That's Saturday.
Saturday. So there are competition shooters. Experts are going to be here, and please forgive me for not knowing the female name. She's amazing.
Grace. I don't know if
Grace.
she's coming or not.
Okay.
We're trying.
will you be participating?
I don't know how to shoot.
You don't know how to shoot.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it. I was about to say this. I don't believe that
I don't
at
believe
all.
it. Word of Wendy.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure she's a connoisseur of the weapon.
there's some things you should keep mysterious. The
True.
ability to shoot is
We're
one
going
of
to keep
those.
that mysterious.
Yeah,
I don't know how to shoot.
I don't believe it.
So there's still availability for the public to get in on the shoot.
Yes, and just go on our website and order your tickets.
Again, Beaufort Game Fair, FAIRE.com, BeaufortGameFair.com. You can see a list of events. It's the place to go to kind of consume all things Beaufort Game Fair. I'm excited
think it's
about
cool.
you having this event in our community in this special time. You made the charge to go forward to say, hey, we can do this safely. We can do this in a way that champions our community. Beaufort Game Fair is a nonprofit, question mark?
It is a
It is?
nonprofit.
Awesome.
We are officially a 501c3.
Awesome.
We've kind of discussed kind of her vision for this thing too. So we don't have to talk about any of those pieces, but I can say from having spoken with her a little bit, where you plan for this to go is super exciting for our community.
Yeah, a little bit about your vision for Beaufort Game Fair.
I'm huge into collaboration, so I would rather have lots of different organizations pulling the wagon towards one direction. So I'm working with the community college right now. Hopefully we can get some summer camps going for kids
Super cool.
Awesome.
that will highlight the things that we're doing this week or in a couple weekends.
So I guarantee you people will be watching this right now, like they're going to say, where do I go sign up for that? So not yet, but possibly coming very, very soon.
No, but just the education
Yeah.
piece and having an outdoor sporting event being the premier in the state, that's great. And we would be remiss if we didn't give her an opportunity to mention all the great sponsors
Support.
who just lift. And I know you have a lot. You don't
Just
want to
got a
miss
long
anybody.
list.
We'll help as much as we can.
Everybody except 2 signed up from last year.
Wait a minute. All your sponsors came back
From last year, and we added 2 more new ones. So we have the TDA,
TDA,
we had
Tourism Development Authority, correct?
Transportation Impact,
Transportation Impact.
Grady White,
Grady White, those staple.
Holland Shepherd Group.
Okay. Holland Shepherd Group.
Yep. Let's see, Landmark Sotheby.
Oh, wow. Landmark Sotheby.
Yeah, read them off. They're all there.
I want
Yeah, go for it.
glasses.
Oh, I'm
IBX
sorry.
Media. I got IBX Media. Towboat US. Latitude 34 Insurance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hollingshead Shepherd Group, which you already mentioned. Bow Coast. That's a lot of
That's a lot of influence,
That's
man.
a lot of influence and a lot of individuals who really care about our community in this event. And coming back, I think that sings well.
And coastal architecture.
Coastal architecture, that was not on the list.
No,
Just
that's not
signed
on the
up?
list.
Yeah. So
yeah.
thank you to everyone who's out there that's on that list, kind of supporting, number 1, the event. Number 2, wow, over here, World of Wendy.
Yeah.
Because without her, we would not be a strong champion community. And just BeaufortGameFair.com, we wanted to interlace that. I have a off-topic question because for some reason,
She's
the
saying
shade,
uh-oh.
the
She's
shade
saying
of
uh-oh.
pink. She's a coffee drinker.
Yeah, this is the color of the show.
How much do you like coffee? Can you survive without it?
Probably not.
Help educate me. Every day you wake up, do you drink coffee in the morning? You have to have it.
Are
you an angry bear?
I'm pouring coffee out before it ever finishes. So I've got the first of the pot that's like the
He has an
strongest.
IV.
Are you? Now I'm curious. It's off script a little bit. So
Yeah, it is.
in your coffee, are there cream and sugar? How do
All
you
I do is
prepare?
cream.
All you do is cream, and you have
No sugar.
No
no
sugar.
sugar.
No sweetening, just straight coffee
straight
and cream.
fire. Straight fire. She's straight fire.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Wendy's like, I'm going to push this thing forward without anybody. Or
You
whatever.
also
I'm
have
doing
fur children that matter a lot to you. Fur children. What are their names?
this. She has a few dogs?
So this is a leading question. She knows where this is going. We're gonna get there.
dogs.
Stay with me.
Abby,
Sophie,
and Miss Charlie.
and Miss Charlie.
Miss Charlie, is that what you actually call the dog, Miss Charlie?
Well, everything
just
she's a
Charlie?
boy.
Ooh.
So whenever I introduce her, I have to say Miss Charlie.
Does the
'cause-
dog have like
boy.
a more male of a face? I'm just curious.
No, she's a girl, but
She's cute.
It's cute.
He's cute.
He's
I guess Charlie is a guy's name.
debatable.
It could be.
For people, it can go either
true.
way.
It goes
But
both
when
ways.
they look at a dog, it's like, oh, how cute he is.
So you're
No.
That's
you're
hilarious.
a coffee. You must have coffee in the morning. You love your fur children. In our crazy world of TRIWORKS, one's not going to make it. You have to choose.
Into
I
the
can't
world.
look at you right now because she's
Planes
straight
taking off. There's room for one
There's
cup
room
of
for
coffee or a
one.
dog.
coffee pot, and you're landing on an
Okay, you're
island.
putting it that way. I'm have to take the dog.
This is a surprise, everybody.
You're never going to have coffee again in your life.
Let
I'd
the
rather
headaches
have the fur
serve.
baby.
Fur babies, limited lifespan.
So what if
15,
you,
20 years.
So
Okay.
you got to dial it down from there. So you only have one of 3 of the fur babies. Which one is that going to be?
Ooh, you can only take one.
One of the fur babies.
We're going to get, people are commenting right now. I can feel
I'm
it.
not saying anything.
Okay.
No comment.
What a great mother.
No
What
comment.
a great mother. I'm not going to pick my children. But in your mind, you have one.
No,
It's okay,
don't
you don't have to
actually.
tell us.
They're all funny. they all have their own personalities.
Speaking of choosing, we're coming up on Easter. When people view this episode, it's going to be in the next probably 24 to 48 hours. We do some crazy stuff on here with candy and chocolates and
We
food.
do.
One of my Easter's staples is the marshmallow peeps.
It's very controversial.
Very controversial.
Like,
Do you like the marshmallow peeps?
Nope.
On
You
a
can
s-
have all of mine.
what is it? So I'm curious. Like, what is it you don't like about the
Some
peeps?
marshmallows.
Oh, so you don't like marshmallows? Do you like s'mores?
I like marshmallows plain.
You just don't like them with the
I don't
crusties on
like
it.
the-
So this is what we're finding. We're finding the peeps. It's not so much the marshmallow; it's what they're
Yes.
encrusted in. They don't like the granular sugar that's on them.
So if we gave you the yellow cellophane box of peeps, you'd straight throw it in the trash.
I'd give it to somebody else. I wouldn't waste it. I'd give it to somebody. that
Isn't she
liked it.
amazing?
Nice.
She takes
Always
she-
caring.
our lead in. She's like, no, I'm not going to be that person today. On camera, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to throw them away. I'm just going to give them away.
I do. I re-gift.
Chocolates, because we just left Valentine's. This is kind of off subject as well. Are you a chocolate fan? Yes or no?
Medium.
Medium.
Yeah, explain.
Medium. What's a medium?
You like the
I
chocolate
don't-
with the cherry inside?
I don't crave it. I
Yeah.
don't have to have it like some people do.
Not like coffee.
Not like coffee. But I like it.
Yeah. I'm a Diet Mountain Dew guy.
That's your
I have
vice.
to drink it all the time.
Your vice is Diet
So
Mountain
Yes.
you don't? Do you not?
I don't do
you not
coffee.
drink-
I hate hot
That's-
drinks.
That's why.
I don't know hot drinks at all.
You and Lee Sykes.
Yeah, actually, yeah, true story. I hate anything hot. Every now and then do a hot cocoa, but like
Tobo
that's it.
US doesn't drink
No,
hot drinks. He doesn't.
he doesn't.
I don't know if he drinks hot drinks.
Is
I
he
know he
human?
drinks Diet Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah, he probably has it in his veins, like injection.
It's just delicious.
So your vision for Game Fair, we went off the subject. We're random here. Tourette syndrome, Diet Mountain Dew. What other things, places, events in the community are you involved in? For people who don't know, I'll kind of lead you out. So we know that you're beautifully attached to some great adventures here in Carteret County, some great property here in Carteret County that really just champions our community, like the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Other than Game Fair, what's on your plate right now?
The Rebel,
The Rebel,
the boat.
the boat. Oh, the large vessel they have
The
parked over.
1928 Elko,
What?
50 foot,
50 feet of just
twin
amazing.
Isuzu diesels.
You redoing it? What are you doing with this thing?
This is off the subject.
This
I
is like
this.
I'm
This is
down
the
the
hotness.
I am down the rabbit hole.
This
right
is
now.
word of Wendy.
Right before COVID hit, Becky and I had finished our
Yeah.
captain's license
Awesome.
at the community college.
Okay.
Which is
Carteret
another
Community
Carteret
College.
Community College. Summer enrollment starting soon.
Get your
Exactly.
captain's license there.
So yeah, then we got our captain's license. We have this boat, so we go out and cruise around and
Where
play
do you
with-
cruise?
Just up and down the creek.
I mean, 50 feet.
There's not
It's up
much
and
out
down,
there.
Not
that's
much-
up and
not
down the
much-
creek.
Just-
Taylor's Creek.
just-
Way sure ain't on your
Taylor's
list.
Creek.
So
And we
all
go out
you do-
Gallons Channel and around by the port.
great.
And come
That's
back
cruise
in
enough
and-
for me.
Yeah, it's an hour and a half.
Oh yeah. So I was about to say you can pull up the way
That's one of
shore.
the live auction items, by the way.
The boat?
Wait, what?
Wait. Hold
Okay.
on.
That's one of the live
So we're going to
auctions.
so the
over
part of
Game Fair.
the Beaufort Game Fair is there's an auction portion of
on
this
Saturday night.
on Saturday night, and
That's the awards banquet. So whoever wins the 5-stand shoot, the payout's $2,500
Yes.
for first place.
Yes.
Second place is $1,000.
Wow. That alone is enough to go.
how do I get on the boat?
Bid on it.
Wait.
Win it.
So
There's
what?
a
So
50
do I
foot
win
boat.
the boat, or do I win the cruise?
You win the cruise.
Nice.
That
Okay.
evening.
Okay.
Up to 6
Are you going to be on the
people.
cruise?
Bucky and I are the captains.
Oh,
We'll
buddy.
be
man.
through.
This is just
I
got
gotta find
fun.
us some shirts with our little epaulets
Oh
on.
my goodness. Hey, Lee Sykes, let's get on this, buddy.
Why do I have the Love Boat theme in my head? Come along, we're off Ventus cruise the Love
As long as it doesn't turn to
Boat.
Gilligan Island.
People are commenting right now. Gilligan Island?
As long as it doesn't turn to
They're not
Gilligan's
Gilligan
Island.
Island people. They would be like,
No, but our neighbors look like them.
oh, if you were a cast member on Gilligan's
Which
Island.
is it
don't correct
Gilligan's or
me.
Gilligan Island?
Who would you be?
Gilligan's Island?
Who is your character on Gilligan Island? Gilligan's Island.
I have no idea.
I don't even know the characters. How old are you, Chris?
I'm
pretty
old,
old.
I'm old enough to know them, but I don't remember.
That's
them.
some Nickelodeon Nick at Night right there.
I think they're the professor. She's the professor, and is it Wendy?
Mariana.
Mariana. Mariana.
Is it
The
Mariana?
professor and Mariana. Someone in the comments is gonna like blast us. How do you not know who Gilligan Island's? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, Wendy's got to go. She's a popular person.
You know what I found out about it? She is. Let's ask her what's on your playlist. What did you listen to
Oh,
coming
yeah.
into the studio today?
Music. What's it?
Give it up.
80s classic.
80s.
I do classic rewind.
Okay.
Is there a particular artist in the 80s that you are quite fond of?
Toto.
Who's not?
Journey.
Journey,
Oh,
man.
man.
You always Journey. Like,
And then before that, like AC/DC,
What?
Van Halen.
Stop. Wait. In your ear on your playlist is some AC/DC.
Oh yeah, Back in Black.
oh my goodness, this is great.
How can you not go on the boat journey with her? I'm just saying, if she pumps
Look.
out some AC/DC and then throws
Oh,
you
and
for
then
a
Pink,
curve,
don't forget Pink Floyd,
Pink Floyd, and then shifts it over to some Journey,
or even to the old country.
the boat might not be coming back if we go out on it. It may be a perpetual cruise.
Before we leave, I have to ask a little bit about the old Jackson Hole thing.
Oh, that's right.
So as you know, we made a journey out there in 5 days. We drove back and forth, and under our general discussions, Wendy's like, "Oh, I love that place."
You know why?
do you know? Who
She just said,
we didn't
why?
consult with her.
Why? Tell us why you love it so much.
Pourquoi?
Pourquoi? So I was
Porque.
born there,
So she
Wait,
was
wait.
born in Jackson Hole, people.
but I was there for like a month,
Oh, so
and
you
I
were
was
born
adopted out.
It counts. Favorite.
born there.
She did it.
And then I'm trying to figure out was Jackson Hole on the east side of the Continental Divide or the west side of the Continental
Good
Divide?
question. We saw a bunch of signs for Continental Divide.
I crossed it several times.
I mean, it
but
is amazing. I
I
have to
didn't
tell
even
you.
know what a
you're-
continental divide was.
What?
Didn't even know. I didn't
Stop.
see that sign. I was just a little. I was in.
What high
Did
school
you
did
guys
you
go
go
to
to?
Teton Village?
No, we did not. We don't know. So Josh had no idea. He's only there for less than 24 hours.
I gotcha.
I
Are
drove
you guys
for-
one that hung the camera in Jackson Hole for the live shots that they have on the corner?
No.
So we might be making another trip out here. We're getting the list of things where we need to go.
Yeah,
Apparently,
it's
she's
fun.
She knows
One
where
of our
it's at.
goals was going there and 36-hour drive there. One killer shot, come back. We didn't get it because of weather. In my opinion, we didn't get it because of weather.
We got some good stuff,
We got
but
some
we
great
didn't
stuff.
get the shot.
The bucket shot.
That's right.
However, you, my friend, gave us some strong wisdom insights about Jenny Lake was a passion point for me to get. What
You
other
got to go there on horseback though.
on horseback? Oh my gosh!
It's so much fun on horseback.
Where do I go to get a horse?
Take a sack lunch. They got lots of places that rent horses.
Where should we go for Jackson Hole? What did we miss? As
There's a hot air ballooning. There's rendezvous.
Chris, I feel like we missed out on this trip.
It's
know who-
okay. You can go again.
You know who we
don't
didn't
go
take?
just once. It's like Beaufort. You can't just go once.
oh yeah, you can, but we're not.
We're not.
I live here now, so I'm just. That's it.
So hot air balloon, horseback riding to Jenny Lake.
Jenny
Like
Lake.
What else?
Well, we were on. Help me out. Mormon Road,
on the
and we
back
saw
side
the
of Blacktail Butte.
Yeah, we thought we were
Blacktail
getting
Butte.
You know where the pink house is. You made a right
Yes, ma'am.
to go to Mormon Row,
Yes, ma'am.
and that's the Antelope Flats.
Can
Yeah,
That's where the
Antelope.
buffalo and
We didn't see them until the day we left.
yeah.
pitch
You know,
black?
buffalo don't like motorcycles.
Wait. How do you know this?
They charge them.
Do they
Wait,
really?
You were on a motorcycle.
No, I wasn't on a motorcycle, but they charge
They
them.
charge motorcycles.
They don't like motorcycles.
What?
Buffaloes don't go to the motorcycle.
Don't rent a motorcycle.
How
out
can
there.
we get her on the next
We're
trip?
We're gonna send her to Wyoming.
we have
We're
to.
gonna pick her up.
We have to film this.
Hey, where do I go now?
Where do we go now? She's like, tourist trap. Don't
It's
go
me
there.
and
Take left. You're up on this mountain.
Did you go to Dornans?
No.
No, we
Up at
didn't. No.
Moose, just north of the airport.
We were north of the airport, near the old cabin on Snake River.
Oh, Well,
Some
that- no,
dead
that
end
was-
road.
no,
We went
that
across
was-
the fence.
Yeah, we had a little illegal.
There's a couple look like little cabins there that we went in.
It's first snow of the year, by the way.
wait, hold on a second.
Take a left.
Okay, wait, hold on. Were you on the bench?
No,
Were they falling apart? Cabin?
They kind of were.
it was a single cabin on Snake River, north
with
of
two
the
rooms.
airport.
You go
Yeah.
to the cabin had like 2 rooms left and right side, and it was a little bit crooked for sure.
That was probably Barbie Sea Ranch.
But the view from behind it was
Yes,
pretty.
correct. So right behind that is
Okay, so
Barbecue
that
Ranch.
my mother-in-law. Wow, my mother-in-law's mother.
How do you know so much about Jackson Hole other than being born there?
You read a book. You read the history. Sorry. And then I've got Ken that,
Yeah, Ken.
Anyway,
that's how you know you're from. Yeah.
So no, Bucky's grandmother bought the ranch before you got to Barbie C.
Got it. Still on it?
No.
Okay.
It's Park Service now, but
Okay.
they're renovating the buildings
Wow.
to do some classes and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway,
Cool.
but Barbie C is where everybody went. So they had to cross the Cottonwood. First they had to go to Dornan's with their wagons,
Right.
cross over on the Meaners Ferry, then go down the road, cross the little Cottonwood, and get to Barbie C. And they stayed all summer. That's why you had those steamer trunks.
Oh, yeah.
You stayed all summer. So you didn't get there till June because it was still cold.
And you stayed.
And you stayed until Labor Day weekend, and then you had to
Then you
leave
leave.
because it got cold again.
I mean, I loved it because there's really only technically three, but two ways. One way in, one way out, one way in. There's only two roads in and out of Jackson Hole, other than a crazy
Well, you go down
airplane ride
south to Pinedale, or you go north to Du Bois, or you go across to Idaho.
to Idaho. Idaho Falls, is that right?
Just Victor, Idaho.
Victor, okay.
Drake's on the other side.
I mean, if you, the reason why we're so infatuated with that is because if you've never been to Wyoming, period, it's the western version of Beaufort in terms of scenery and just something you've never seen before. And then Jackson Hole has an extra special gym. That place is just
cool.
amazing.
It's cool.
So we had a debate about how to say Grand Teton or Grand Teton.
Grand Teton.
Teton. Okay.
Teton, there it is.
We learned it up. I win.
And Jackson Hole is named after
Tetons.
Jackson that found it.
Got it.
And it's the valley above Jackson.
Can we steal you if we go back?
Sure.
You be our hey.
I can be your tour guide.
No, you're better than a tour guide. You're like, don't go there. No one goes there, Simba.
Yeah, we had some terrible pizza there.
We ate at Bubba's.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Had Bubba's all
Great brisket, but terrible pizza.
Outdoor sports, which brings me to one of our last questions. Sports and windy. Yeah. This segment brought to you by Carteret County Parks and Recreation and Beaufort Game Fair. BeaufortGameFair.com. Faire, F-A-R-R-E.
Get your
Sports
tickets.
and windy. What did you play?
Basketball.
Were you good at it?
Sort of.
She was baller.
So if you say sort of, that means you weren't. You're just trying to be humble. She was good at basketball. What was the name of your team?
The Rifle Bears.
The Rifle Bearers. That's a great name.
What did you play in? What
I played
position?
volleyball and basketball.
So you're a sports aficionado.
I wonder what the
anyway.
Rifle Bears theme song would be. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that could go a route that would get banned very quickly.
That's in Rifle, Colorado. So
Okay.
as a crow flies, just south of Jackson.
What is this? It's a basketball post high school, in high school, pre high school, in high school. Wow.
Junior high and high
So
school.
you were legit. Like, what was were you forward? Forward. Oh my gosh.
Chris, did you play basketball?
I'm too big to play basketball.
No, you're not.
Chris,
Yeah.
did you play any sports?
I did
What sport did you play?
football,
Did you really?
and then I decided.
What position?
I decided, and I'm taller, and I was a lot smaller back then, so I was
Yeah.
like 6 and some change. But this is a show about Wendy, not me.
No,
So
this is all about you right now. Like, what position did you play?
they had me at free safety because I could run a little bit, and I was big.
I didn't play
In
football.
high school, I didn't do it in high school. I was marching band in high school,
So when did you
legit.
play football? Like middle school?
middle school. And I decided I didn't want to do it.
Wait a second. So you're 6 foot in middle school?
5'9" no, let's get back up. That was a
Not
little taller.
nearly as
Like
impressive.
5'11", 5'12".
I was going to say 5'11", though, in middle school.
I was getting
Semi
close.
impressive, my friend. You could have missed your calling in life.
But Wendy plays basketball, not me.
That's true.
I used to.
So you were forward. What's your thing in basketball? You like crashing the boards, rebounding all the time?
Just rebounding.
That was your game.
She's like Diaz Ramba, though. She said she'd throw those elbows like crazy.
So if there's ever a community game.
And
Oh
back
my
then
God.
I was like really skinny.
So Mark Mansfield, if you're out there right now, I know you're the basketball champion around here. You're coaching the team. Coach Lebo's here at West Carteret.
Nothing on
We're
one.
calling this. You ain't got nothing on her.
No.
Nothing on
She's
one.
elbow. She's flying elbows.
No. We're good.
Box
We're
out.
good. We're
She's
good. That was a
boxing
long
out.
time ago.
Cool.
That was a long time ago.
80s, Hank Williams, Journey, Toto. We know you don't like Peeps. We know Beaufort Game Fair's on your list. What else have we missed in the world of Wendy?
I think you pretty well covered it.
Is this as hard as
This was fun.
was fun.
She was so nervous, this whole ordeal. She was nervous.
I like talking to Wendy a lot.
Yeah. Wendy's smart, by the way.
She is very
As long as
smart.
there's no cameras. I'm good.
There's no camera.
She says she's good as long as there's no cameras.
I'm on my cell phone. I can't see anybody. They can't see me.
No, you
So-
did great.
Beaufort Game rehash. Beaufort Game Fair 5th and 6th. BeaufortGameFair.com.
Get the tickets.
Yeah.
Tickets. Got to get tickets now. You don't want to miss the shoot. You don't want to miss the opportunity to win some cash in your hand, some hundos, as we call them.
And awesome auction items.
and a trip.
We do have some awesome auction items. Here.
Tease us out.
Tongue-tied
Say that
book.
3 times fast. It's impossible.
Sorry.
Tease us out.
We
Awesome.
do have some awesome ones.
I almost did it. I can't do it. Awesome auction items.
It is hard
Good
to
job,
do. in
Chris.
the
What do you have? What do you have?
So we have a ship's wheel that we're
Ship's
going to
wheel.
attach the gift certificates to, and these gift certificates are for restaurants. So we have 34 North,
34 North.
Pear's Odds, the Angus Barn,
Ooh.
42nd Street Oyster Bar.
What? 42nd Street in Angus.
We're working on a few more in the area.
Nice.
So it's going to be almost $1,000 worth of gift certificates. That's real money.
Question is, why would you not
Participate.
participate in Beaufort Game Fair, FAIRE.com, 5th and 6th? I'm having a hard time.
I know,
Because
I
I
was-
want to do
I
it,
was like-
FARE, so bad, but it's not.
It's not.
A-I-R-E.
It's the only way. Like you spell Wendy with an I, not a Y. Don't
Then don't ask why.
do it. Word of
do
Wendy.
it.
All right,
Wow.
5th and 6th. Anything else that we missed? Coming up to the end?
No, I appreciate the time, though.
Oh, no. We appreciate you, my friend. Like, seriously. It's,
Thank you for having me in your studio.
yeah. And then us.
It's very cool. I'm glad we're not on the green wall.
Yeah, so
didn't
I
wanna
had to do
disappear.
purple. I did purple because I said, "What's your favorite color?" She said, purple. So this was a little subtlety.
But he said
to
not
you.
to wear any green, so I was like,
But
well,
then you wore a
I
little
would
bit of
like-
purple.
And
Oh.
I would disappear in there. That would be actually
Oh,
kind
no.
of fun.
Before we close out, how did we all get together? So I failed to mention that in part of our pre-show notes.
Was it the night of the airplane?
It was the night.
That's the first time.
How much time?
I showed up and I was like, guys, there's cameramen over here, and you're like, it's okay, it's just me.
She shows up in flip-flops. So I did the fast story. Wendy does it way better than I do. So what happened that night?
Well, I was checking on Bucky because it was like 11 o'clock.
Where's
At
Bucky?
this point, and he wasn't home yet. So I traipsed my little tail out there to the airport.
2 minutes.
Run out there, and I'm on flip flops, and obviously it had just rained.
It's
so it was
raining
soggy.
still.
It had
Soggy.
just rained.
It's
Soggy.
nasty.
And I'm running in the tracks where the airplane left the runway, and these guys kind of shield me like, well, "What are you doing here?"
What are you doing here?
Like, hey,
There's
ma'am.
anthills out here, and I'm like, "See,
Miss
I'm
Ann
gone."
here's- She goes, excuse me, guys. There's the TV crew here. And
like, "Man."
don't say anything you don't want on camera,
Yeah.
especially about this plane crashing into mud. And we're like, that would be us. That was
Okay,
us.
good.
She's like, "Phew, thank goodness."
Yeah.
And then you're like, "Anthills," and I'm like, "I'm out of here."
And then through mutual connections, you gave us a call to help out with Beaufort Game Fair.
Yes,
We're
I'm
honored and
grateful.
pleased.
I'm grateful that
We
you
are.
said yes.
No, we are. We are honored and pleased to help out in this wonderful endeavor you have. So, Wendy, Oliver, thank you
Absolutely.
for all you do
Thank
for our community. World of Wendy. We're done.
Peace out.
See ya. Look at her.